Squadron Superintendent, Chief Master Sergeant Fountain. Munitions Flight Chief, Senior Master Sergeant Bonham. I would also like to welcome our family in attendance. Our first class wife Mercedes Hughes. And A1C Barrio's wife Alexis and his parents Shannon and Johnny Barrio. And our instructor supervisors and instructors in the audience today. Class 17008, prepare to graduate. Class leader of 17008-1, we have Airman First Class Jonathan Cordella, going to Livorno Air Base, Italy. Airman First Class Dylan Barrio, going to Eielson Air Force Base, Alaska. Airman Basic Samuel Bartolotto, going to Livorno Air Base, Italy. Airman Audrey Caranco, going to Tyndall Air Force Base, Florida. Airman First Class Miguel Celis, going to Hill Air Force Base, Utah. Airman First Class Kaylin Evans, going to Eielson Air Force Base, Alaska. Airman First Class Delton Farmer, going to David Mossum Air Force Base, Arizona. Airman First Class Rain Goya, going to David Mossum Air Force Base, Arizona. Airman First Class Chandler Hughes, going to Livorno Air Base, Italy. Airman First Class Parker Miller, going to Kadena Air Base, Japan.
Class leader of 17008-2, Airman First Class Jocelyn Trench, headed to Davis Mountain Air Force Base, Arizona. Airman Basic Jacob Kiter, headed to Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada. Airman First Class Brandon Nelson, headed to Lakenheath Air Force Base, United Kingdom. Airman First Class Caleb Peterson, headed to Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, North Carolina. Airman First Class Michael Peterson, headed to Osan Air Base, Republic of Korea. Airman First Class Alexander Refugia, headed to Kadena Air Base, Japan. Airman First Class Christopher Rodriguez, headed to Kadena Air Base, Japan. Airman First Class Cortland Saxton, headed to Livorno Air Base, Italy. Airman First Class Christian Scott, headed to Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, North Carolina. Airman First Class Joseph Sturm, headed to Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, Arizona. Airman First Class Dean Udu, headed to Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, North Carolina. And Airman First Class Dwight Williams II, headed to Spangdahlem Air Base, Germany.
At this time, we'd like to recognize our Block 100s. Our course is divided into 7 individual blocks of instruction. There are 6 written tests in which our students have the opportunity to ace the test with a perfect score. Without a dedication to studies and a perseverance to success, perfect scores would not be possible. At this time, we would like to recognize those who have achieved 1 or more perfect test scores during this course. With that being said, Block 100s, please raise your hands. Please leave remain raised if you receive more than 2 Block 100s. Saxton both achieved 2 Block 100s. The next recognition I'd like to make is the Distinguished Graduate Award. To be eligible for the Distinguished Graduate Award, you must have at least a 95% grade point average, project a professional attitude, and demonstrate excellence in munition skills. A letter will be sent to your gaining base acknowledging your accomplishments. With overall grade point average of 95% for Class 17008, would Airman First Class Dylan Barrio please come forward for recognition as Distinguished Graduate? Next recognition I'd like to make is the Top Graduate Award. To be eligible for Top Graduate Award, you must have at least a 97 grade point average, projected professional attitude, and demonstrate excellence in munition skills. A letter will be sent to your gaining base acknowledging your accomplishment. With overall grade point average of 97% for Class 17008, would A1C Christian Scott please come forward in recognition as Top Graduate? The Ammo Chiefs Association was established at Eglin Air Force Base, Florida in 1998 and has grown to a national organization with chapters throughout the U.S. and overseas. The purpose of the ACA is to encourage and facilitate camaraderie among current and retired ammo chiefs and members of the ammo community. A few examples of how the ACA accomplishes this is by organizing ammo calls of the membership, assisting ammo war veterans, members of the ammo community, their dependents, surviving spouses, and/or orphans of deceased ammo veterans, providing assistance to hospitalized ammo troops, and maintaining an active environment in the ammo community, along with recognition activities for ammo troops in uniform. The ACA Top Graduate Award presented today is one of these several ACA recognitions. I'd like to now turn the floor over to the commander.
All right, well, thank everyone for coming. Families, thank you so much for coming out here. Louisiana, and I'm not sure where you came from, but thanks so much for supporting. I missed out on that one, so I apologize. But we really appreciate you all celebrating and having this time with these folks and helping them celebrate, so we appreciate it. And you know, this isn't normally where we graduate, folks. We have a much nicer setup, but we have a little construction project going on, and we just had to make do. So with that, you know, these instructors do a great job helping out these individuals and taking care of the students and getting them where they need to be. But they're also flexible enough to make things like this happen when their commander tells them that they got to do something crazy, like you know, move rooms and things like that. So we appreciate everything that they do. So give them a round of applause. All right, so you guys happy to be graduating?
Yes, sir.
All right, feel good to have that badge on your chest there?
Yes, sir.
All right, you ready to go actually contribute and be a part of our Air Force doing the real deal mission? You guys are going to some pretty cool places. You know, I heard Eielson a lot, I heard Kadena a lot, DM. You know, these are some pretty neat missions. And a lot of these bases I wish that I would have had the opportunity to go to in my career. The places I can go to now are very limited. So I'm very jealous of you all starting out your careers and just what's in front of you and ahead of you. And so take advantage of that. How you need to take advantage of it is doing the best job you can, being the best technician you can, being safe, doing things right all the time. You're going to get recognized if you're doing those things, if you're taking care of each other, you're taking care of the airmen that, you know, before you know it will be falling under you. We have this big surge of airmen coming in the Air Force, so you're going to have lots of opportunity to lead at a very early age. So just take care of those things, and before you know it, you'll be in consideration for senior airman below the zone. You'll be put in for squadron awards. You know, take care of those things, and then once you have some extra time, make sure you're doing things for yourself, getting that school done, doing those other things. You know, make sure you're staying out of trouble. You're picking your friends wisely. Your new bases, you're staying out of trouble that way. Remember all the things that you've been taught in BMT, Airman's Week, and since you've been here. We hope we gave you the tools that you need to be successful there at your first assignments. Again, we're jealous. I know all of us older guys and gals in the room are very jealous of you all starting out your careers. So congratulations. Make sure that you know you dig into your CDCs and you get that taken care of, and then you're really excelling in the jobs that you're going to do. You know, many of you I didn't get to come into contact with while you've been here. You know, even though I work in this building, you know, you haven't been in my office, but that's usually a good thing. You know, we appreciate you guys taking care of business, so you don't have to. We don't have to spend time dealing with different issues or whatever. And some of you, you know, things are going to happen, and we'll help you out with those. But basically, thanks for staying out of trouble. Okay, thanks for doing what you need to do to get here and graduate, taking care of your academics and all those things. We really appreciate it, and it makes our job a lot easier. So, congratulations to you all. We look forward to seeing you out there in our Air Force, and I hope you enjoy today.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Thornton. There's only one thing left to do. Class 17008, please lead us in an ammo call. On behalf of Lieutenant Colonel Thorpe, I'd like to thank you for attending today's ceremony.